I have a question. Renee here sent me a video regarding a man-boy situation, and basically that I'm a man-boy. And then I realized I am a man-boy.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's ridiculous that I'm in my 60s, and I'm trapped. I'm basically a boy, like a 9-year-old boy in my 60s.
Yeah.
So anybody that's in a man-boy child, I assume that Renee feels the exact same way about himself because he sent the video to me. But I mean, like, how do I overcome this man-boy child? Because,
nice.
like, I mean, I look at my home surroundings and I'm looking at like this is not the way a grown man lives.
Let me tell you how you do it.
This is not a way a grown man responds to work. This is not a way. It's ridiculous.
Let me tell you how. This is the truth.
I'm a man-boy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
I mean, thank God he woke me up, but I mean, I shouldn't be woken up in my 60s.
The way you do it is to see it and do nothing about it. You're being honest about it. You see it within yourself. Seeing it will change it. The problem is because of the ego, we don't want to see what's going on within us. We see it in everybody else, but not ourselves, right? Seeing it will change it. You're not in denial, and you will change. Do the silent prayer and watch. And just let go. Don't try to change it yourself. It will change because it's a spirit. It's evil. And it's been in your way. You've been living in darkness and didn't know it until now, right? But seeing it will change it. The problem is most people don't trust the light. They say, oh, I trust God. That's easier said than done. I trust God, but when situations happen, what do? You freak out. You know, let's say that you found out your husband cheated, right? And you start tripping, angry, emotional, scared, calling him all kind of names and the N-word, because you're black and you're white. In your mind, you call him the N-word. And you put a D along with the M word. If you were to be happy that is happening to you, you'll be fine. If he did that and you felt all those things, you should be glad to see that happened because you didn't know all that was in you. All that hell is in you. And that situation is allowing you to see the hell in you, but the devil will make you think it was something he did. It had nothing to do with him at all. It had everything to do with what's inside of you. Because if that hell wasn't in you and that happened, you would be moved by it. You would have heaven in you. You would be moved.
That's such a foreign concept, Jesse.
So what now?
It's so foreign.
That's foreign, right? You know why? Because we've been taught wrong. We've been totally taught wrong. God said to be still and know, and Satan said to overreact and be destroyed. And give him life. What do you think about that?
I'm kind of wondering how we got here.
I know.
Like how we got to this whole cheating thing in the first place. I love the last name.
But do you understand
No, I
that
totally
if
understand.
that happened, because Satan said all the things that you've been taught, oh, now we got one person in the home. Oh, he cheated on you. What my family think? What my world think? What I'm going to do? And I can't believe we set boundary. He broke the boundary.
I mean,
He
to be honest, I didn't really think about it, and I was like, if it did happen, then I would sit in it and feel the pain.
Yeah, sit in it.
Go from there and see what happens.
Because the world human being cannot make other human beings feel other than what's in you. And whatever is happening in you is happening in you. It's not happening out there. It's inside of you. But you make the mistake of looking out there and blaming the situation rather than looking at, why am I afraid? Why am I tripping? What's wrong with me? I'm glad to see this.
Sure, but then...
It won't feel good, but you'll be glad to see it and overcome it.
But then the other end of that is, I think we had a brief conversation about this a while back about consequences, right? There are consequences, in my opinion, to behaviors and actions that you choose to decide to do in life.
But the consequences are not in your hand. The consequences
Yeah,
is between the
choose.
person and God.
Sure, but then I still have the choice to make whether, one, am I going to work through it, or two, am I done? Right?
You
I
would
still
never have a choice to make if you work with you. The choice would be made for you. It will happen naturally. Because we are not in control of anything, we know nothing, and every time we make a choice, we make the wrong choice, except for a practical choice. Sometimes we make wrong ones in that too. We think we see a nice house, it's not really as nice as we thought it was. But you don't have choices to make. Your only choice is to watch you and overcome hell. What? That's foreign too, huh? Really, we can't, if we don't know anything and of ourselves we can do nothing, of ourselves we know nothing, somebody else making the choice for us. Just think about all the things you have done already in life that were bad, and you didn't want to do them. You didn't make the choice to do that, nor did you make yourself do it. We have never made one choice in life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We've been controlled by this thing that made a home in us, thinking that it was us. The thoughts and emotions of the devil. That's what Paul was talking about. A spirit, the devil, demons, the devil and his little demon made a home in us. And he make us do these things and make us think that we're in control. We have never made a choice. You can't make a choice to be good. Try to make a choice this week to be good, see what happens to you. Your whole week will be screwed up. And you can't make a choice to be bad. Try to make a choice to be bad, see what happens. We're not in control, folks. This is why we can't judge one another. Interesting. What y'all think about all that? The mind is wicked. It's evil. Emotions are wicked. The good ones and the bad ones, right here. The good ones and the bad ones.
I think that's why I'm so freaked out, because I see that so clearly. And while I was working on something that I thought would be a fun activity to do, I just kept seeing that over and over, to the point where yesterday I just was like, I was tired. Like, my best thinking, my best, whatever, it was just, whether it was physically or not,
I just down.
I slept a lot yesterday because I'm seeing so much that I'm like, I see what I'm looking at, and then I'm in a silent prayer, and I can see what that is too, and I'm being still, but then I'm looking at like my whole, what is going on? Like, it's where I'm at right now, and I hear everything that you're saying.
Does it make sense?
It does make sense, but
And
I'm
the
like, well,
reason
then
it makes sense is
what
the
am
light-
I? Who am I?
Nobody. The reason it makes sense because the light is allowing you to see what I'm saying. It's not me.
No,
but
yeah,
it's the
right.
light that's in you that's allowing you to see the
Right.
darkness now. But you haven't seen anything yet. As this thing is dying,
Is that what's happening? My ego is dying?
It's
because
dying.
I feel like I keep seeing, and then I'm like, well, then what? And then who cares? And I'm letting it go, and I'm just looking and seeing, and I right now I feel like I'm like, like that's my response. It's like, nothing.
lay your weapons down. Don't fight with it at all. Just be all in. And all in means to doubt every thought. You don't want to have fellowship with any thoughts at all. Don't pray to the thoughts. Don't fight with the thoughts. Do nothing. And then you're all in. When you can doubt the devil completely, you're all in. And he's going to scream, where's God now? God, how come God's so hard to see?
Is that,
how come,
I guess, is that Satan talking to me? Like this freaked
100%.
out feeling? Because I feel like the rug has just been ripped out from under
yes,
me.
and
Like,
you want
that's
that to happen.
Okay. I mean,
Because
I
there's
couldn't
a
be
big
more all in.
demon-
I'm in. I'm just like, what?
There's a big demon called Satan,
Right.
but he has this little demon too. They come in and work with him.
Yeah.
And they're called nice personalities. Oh, I'm a good mother. I'm a nice mother. They call that. Oh, I'm a strong father. They call that. Those little demons, those are their names. Oh, you love me and I love you. those little demons working on the behalf of the big demon. But as his delusion is disappearing, the big demon going to come too, but he has no power. Just know he has no power. So the thoughts and the feeling that come with it, relax in them, and the light will destroy them. And don't worry about learning this. If you stay on the track, it'll come to you.
Right.
You will know.
I'm
You will know. You
noticing-
can't learn this
yeah.
in advance.
Yeah,
This is just knowledge about it right now.
right.
But you will see the wisdom of it if you stay with it.
I feel like the big demon is like, well, I'm just gonna sit on this couch that you prepared, like that you've been nursing me on. Like I feel like I am like face to face with the big demon.
Anyone that's really working
Right
on
now.
themselves and letting the light do their work, they are face to face with the demon.
That's
Because
where
the
I'm at.
demon hate the light.
Right. Okay. Well, if this is where it, then that's how it is.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is so good. And you're going to love working on your life. And the world around you won't matter. It will not matter. And you're going to lose all identities, all these false identities that's been given to us all our lives to cover up the devil. And you're going to see how crazy people are. The doctors and the psychiatrists and all them, they have no idea what they're doing. The presidents, they have no idea. Because they're dealing with the same demons. They just have money and power to perceive power, to boost their egos even more so, and they're using that to control you. It doesn't make sense, the stuff we fight over. You know what I'm saying? We're human beings created in the image of God, and we're fighting over one another over different issues because the demons told us to. Either through others, but they told us to. Amazing, huh? I thought Francisco left the room, huh? Okay, so we're out of time. Do the silent prayer and watch, folks. Really. See what's going on in you. It starts with you and it ends with you. It's not out there. They got their own same demons working on them. Same thing that happened to you. It's just that you're becoming more aware of it, so the devil is getting busy trying to stop you. But with those who are not working on themselves, the devil just riding. He's just having his way. He's setting boundaries. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. But do the silent prayer and watch. That's all you have to do. And take that time to have quietness, really. Quietness is the enemy of the devil. It really is. The last thing he wants, that's why when you're quiet, he get busy. Oh, you're lonely, you're scared. Call Aunt Lou. You need something to eat. You need this. He doesn't want you to have that quietness because that's where the Father dwells. God dwells in the quietness, Satan dwells in the noise. All right? Thank you all. I've gone way over time. Thank you for your support and all that. I hope it was helpful. And thank you all. It was nice today. I appreciate it. Amazing.